Have you ever looked back on a relationship, a friendship, or even a family dynamic and thought, how did I not see that coming? The signs were all there. Those little warnings, the gut feelings, the moments that made you pause. We call them red flags. And today, we're going to talk about the real reasons why you, me, and so many of us choose to ignore them. It's not because you're naive or foolish. The reasons are much deeper and more human than you think. So, what exactly is a red flag? It's not just about big, obvious betrayals. It can be subtle. It's the friend who only calls when they need something. The partner who subtly criticizes your passions. The family member who constantly oversteps your boundaries. These are the moments your intuition whispers, "Hey, something isn't right here." But instead of listening, we often push that voice down. Why? One of the biggest reasons is something psychologists call cognitive dissonance. This is the mental discomfort you feel when your beliefs clash with your actions. You believe you deserve respect and kindness, but you're in a situation where you're not getting it. To reduce that discomfort, it's often easier to change your perception of the behavior than to leave the relationship. You start making excuses. Oh, they're just stressed, or they didn't really mean it that way. You rationalize their actions to make them fit the image of the person you want them to be. Another powerful force at play is the fear of being alone. This is a deep-seated human fear. The thought of starting over, of facing the world without that person, can be terrifying. So, we cling to the familiar, even when it's unhealthy. The comfort of a bad situation can feel safer than the uncertainty of the unknown. We tell ourselves that a flawed connection is better than no connection at all. Then there's the sunk cost fallacy. You've invested so much time, so much emotion, so many memories into this relationship. Walking away feels like all that effort was for nothing. Feels like a personal failure. So you keep investing, hoping your next emotional deposit will finally fix things and give you a return on your investment. But in unhealthy dynamics, you're often just digging a deeper hole. Low self-worth also plays a massive role. If deep down you don't believe you deserve better, you'll accept treatment that confirms that belief. You see the red flags, but a voice inside says, "This is what you get. This is all you're worth." This cycle is heartbreaking, and it keeps people trapped in situations that chip away at their spirit. And let's not forget hope. Hope is a beautiful thing, but it can also be a blinder. We see the potential in people. We see the good moments, the glimmers of the person we fell for, and we hold on to the hope that they'll change, that things will go back to how they were. We fall in love with the potential, not the reality, and ignore the red flags that show us who they really are right now. So how do we break this cycle? How do we start seeing red flags, not as stop signs to be ignored, but as guideposts leading us toward healthier connections? First, practice radical self-awareness. When that gut feeling pops up, don't dismiss it. Get quiet and listen. Ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Journaling can be incredibly powerful here. Write down the incident and how it made you feel, without judgment or excuses. Seeing it in black and white can make the pattern undeniable. Second, build your support system. Talk to trusted friends or a therapist who can offer an outside perspective. When you're in the thick of it, your view is clouded. An objective friend can say, "Hey, I've noticed this pattern, and it worries me." This validation can be the reality check you need. Third, define your non-negotiables. What are your core values in a relationship? What kind of treatment is absolutely unacceptable? Write them down. These are your boundaries. When a red flag violates one of your non-negotiables, it's not a moment for debate. It's a moment for action. And finally, work on your self-worth. Remind yourself every single day that you are worthy of love that feels safe, respectful, and supportive. The more you believe this, the less tolerance you will have for anything that falls short. You'll start seeing red flags not as a reflection of your failure, but as a sign that this particular person or situation is simply not aligned with the beautiful life you deserve. Ignoring red flags isn't a character flaw. It's a human response to complex emotional situations. But by understanding why we do it, we can empower ourselves to make different choices. It takes courage to see the truth and even more courage to act on it. But on the other side of that fear is the freedom to build relationships that truly nourish your soul. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on building a healthier, happier life. I'll see you in the next one.